You've reached part 2 of our sales plan, which is talking about the amateur versus professional behaviors and activities. And I just want to tell you this, I'm not calling you amateur, but I am saying there are certain things that we all do every single day that are amateur activities, including myself. That's why I came up with this amateur versus professional activities when it comes to your sales plan and your dominant focus and the qualitative side of this. So again, the qualitative side these are behaviors, these are habits when it comes to your everyday work. One of my favorite book titles is What Got Us Here Won't Get Us There. And I want you to really think about that. What got you to this very point in your life won't get you to that next. All right. So that's the mindset for me is my best days are always ahead of me versus behind me. So what got me here to this point won't get me to that next. But I'll also tell you this, when it comes to the science behind behaviors, is the reward has to be greater than the sacrifice. What do I mean by that? If I want to go, let's say I'm going to Cancun in a couple months, I want to look good. That's the reward. The reward is I'm picturing myself at the beach or on the ocean or whatever that might be looking good. What are the sacrifices now? The sacrifices are my diet, are my health, are my exercises. It's all the things. It's sacrificing short-term for the long-term. How do you sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term gains? I don't like eating healthy, if I'm being honest. All right. But again, I know that for my energy and my confidence and to look good, that I have to do that. That's the reward at the end of the tunnel. Therefore, I sacrifice those different things. And here's the reality. Here's the trouble or the challenge is there's always going to be obstacles that get into your way. So when it becomes a dominant focus for you, you're going to have sacrifices and you're going to have obstacles every single day. So when I plan out for my week, I look ahead and I say, what are going to be my obstacles? It could be not getting up that morning because, the night before I had a happy hour or networking events. So again, the reward has to be greater than the sacrifice. You have certain non-negotiables that you wake up and do every single day. And now from there, you start to plan out. And just be honest with yourself. On a daily basis, what are your biggest obstacles? Is it that, maybe in the mid-afternoon you get tired, you get lazy, you don't feel like making calls? Well, once you understand that's the obstacle, the question becomes, what's the sacrifice? Or what are the things that you can do to increase probability that you're actually going to go do those different things when it comes to the amateur versus the professional side of things? Now, when we talk about amateur versus professional, the number one challenge for most people is time block and time management. And I am a big believer in me management. What do I mean by that? I don't believe in time management. I believe in me management. We all get the same amount of time and effort every single day, and how we choose to spend that time is on us. So again, you might have a family, you might have different responsibilities, but it doesn't mean that you don't have the same 24 hours as I do. You just need to account for those a little bit differently. So we all get to choose how we spend our time and our energy and who we spend our time and our energy with. So I'm a big believer as we break down the amateur versus professional activities, there's no such thing as time management, only me management. There's certain things that you don't want to do, you're not going to feel like doing. There's certain obstacles. The reward always has to be greater than the sacrifice. I'm giving you permission that what got us here won't get us there.